Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second attempt of filming this. I don't know what happened the first time, but the greatest attorney. As you can see, I'm not a native English speaker, and I'm a bad reader. So yeah, this thing it's also for me. My first gameplay, my first YouTube video, uh, and I hope it will be fun because I love the Ace Attorney series since they were in the DS. So yeah, I already played this. Like I'm in the second case, so I don't know that much about the Great Ace Attorney other than the first case. But well, let's begin with the new game, and let's hope it doesn't go as the first time. So yeah, let's go for a new game.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation.
Oh yeah,
The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change,
and great
and
racism.
some was swept away by the tide.
Oh no, it wasn't a water pistol.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
You have to be really fucking stupid if you're innocent, which you don't appear to be. But if you're innocent, you have to be really fucking stupid to grab the gun. Well, he is. He kinda is. 22 of November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature Defendants, Antechamber 5. Antechamber 5, Antechamber 5. This game is really loud. Like, let me see if I can fix it for me at least, because I can barely hear myself. Yeah, it's supposed to be not that loud for me. For just going to have like a.
I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court of Japan, waiting to decide my fate?
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
Save your glass, murderer!
Sorry.
He has this voice now.
My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow find myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, waiting for my trial.
That's enough. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? This guy has another voice, I'm sorry. I don't remember what was the first one. I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes, and until the judge has given his verdict to the case, on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue, or I will cut it.
Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet.
What was his voice? I cannot pinch it. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right, Ryunosuke? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Who the fuck are you?
What are you apologizing to me for?
Oh, I suppose it wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspaper these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by a student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Did you?
Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone.
There's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high.
You mean...
I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke.
Kazuma Asogi, my best friend, also in his second year at Yume University. But he is far more clever than I, a star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive.
What? History.
He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive considering he's still an undergraduate.
It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyways.
Are you a telepath?
No, you were talking too loud. My qualifications don't mean much yet. You said
Exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But I'm proud to be a friend, to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly.
Go. No. Oh. What is this? Focus period. Dismiss? I guess. Focus period of what? Did I activate something without knowing? Is this even like, let me see, because if I'm half an hour here without this actually recording, I'm going to be, no, it's recording. So yeah, things of the PC. 3 days ago.
Yes, that's when all of this started. I saw a gun and I shot a man.
Congratulations, Kazuma.
Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last.
I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So
you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. I'm proud as your friend.
I feel so cringe doing his voice.
There's no a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. He's popular with girls, with guys, with teachers, with guys, with girls also.
I want to bring about a change in our own legal systems. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my very own eyes.
The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too.
The British Empire, holy fuck. Then come with me. Yo te quiero te. I don't know this again in English. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's cities of London together as lovers.
If only it were that simple.
Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going.
Alright, see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer.
Good idea. After all, not every day you get a visit from a high-class Western restaurant like this. You get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this.
See you in English class tomorrow. Then, partner, I'm going to keep eating this toast sandwich. British cuisine.
I'm sorry. The toast sandwich. It was.
It was straight after that. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. I saw a gun and I shot a man. I didn't know it was illegal though.
Asogi, may I have a word? Who is this person?
Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, in this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now, Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
To His Excellency's chambers? Why?
Because we're corrupt as fuck. He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trials was a sudden decision, and you need to know your words and all of that stuff. It seems that there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result.
Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before.
I see. I'll go at once then. What is this thing? Stop session. Time to focusation. Did I click on something and now there's going to be like a thing every 5 minutes popping up? Because I'm going to check that after this first thing.
I shall accompany you.
I don't know if that's very...
I shall accompany you.
Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom.
Yes. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. I'm not Kazuma.
Give me this, muchacho pen. What are you looking at?
This is awkward.
If I may, please stop looking at me. It's creepy as fuck.
Yes, sorry.
You must be the defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Juji Mikotowa. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Ah, Professor Mikotova. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma to study abroad. To Kazuma studying abroad.
Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends. Lovers, as I understand. We're in the past, so no gay shit. As such, I feel you should know you're going behind bars.
No what?
Well, as you know her, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never be granted again. So, please, be guilty.
Oh no, espera.
As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I have a feeling that Asogi may have no choice to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing?
Because they're corrupt as fuck. The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study, and the son of the president is like really considered to that work. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I'm sorry, I'm not a native English speaker, and this is very difficult. Oh,
I don't believe this. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear. I'm not a murderer. I just saw a gun and shot a man. The gun is the murder.
I'm sure that's true, nevertheless. I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
We are corrupt as fuck. Gilson understand once proceeding gets underway.
But then what should he do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest to doing anything that could lead to a conviction, but
Right, so
as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do.
I do? It's going to be a marriage. But what will the question be?
You may kiss the bride. Oh well, the man. Oh well, whatever.
Surely, not? Do you accept the accusations brought before you?
Of course not. That would be silly.
The filmer. The court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once.
It would seem that you surreptitious discussion.
what the fuck is that word?
Surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kasume Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours.
What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? At the moment, there's no point for anyone advocating the likes of you anyway.
This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kasuma's dream of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked into an unforgettable trial. My one and only chance to prove my innocence, the trial that would decide my destiny.
Oh Lord, sorry. 22 of November, 9 a.m. The Supreme Court Judicature Courtroom 2.
So, this is a courtroom. Where's this breeze coming from? Weight only affects you.
The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power.
I don't like the looks of those people sitting in the public gallery. They're all white. Lots of military and other uniforms are here, and they're all white.
The powers that that we have demanded that this is a secret trial. the powers that we have demanded that this be a secret trial.
A secret trial?
A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend.
What? But why?
It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
It's pain!
The court will not hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency.
Assist the defense.
Before we begin, there's only one point in order I would like to confirm. Yesterday's evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I have made the request myself.
Normal procedures for the defendant's advocacy had to be decided 2 days prior to trial. This is an unusual circumstances, and I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
Oh,
This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I will not be able to kiss Kazu. I need to answer quickly. What should I do?
answer I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant,
I need to go to the bathroom.
What's the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself.
you'll be.
What?
What are you playing at, Ryunosuke?
Professor Mikotoga told me everything just now, before the trial.
He did what?
He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose.
What the fuck? How sad.
It means that you don't have faith in me.
You think I won't be able to get you off? Is that it?
No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you...
Fuck you. Yes. Fuck you. I knew that's how you'd feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. And fuck you. Professor Mikotoga shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Fuck him too.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection!
Make no mistake, Consul, he's the best lawyer I have ever seen. No, that's not. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent that he's confident that he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly, what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind is completely blank.
This guy is, it's fucking Phoenix Wright, I love it. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court. Your boss, you must have perpetrated the most heinous crime indeed.
As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. According to the very highest standards of conduct are expected for all the present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo?
Yes, Your Excellency.
This is... fuck. I am changing the voice for him, but if I do the old man, it's going to be really fucking difficult, so... It is therefore my duty to assist the competence of your task, or for the task you have undertaken. Or
Is this therefore my duty to assess the competence for the task you have been undertaken?
I'm going to try to do the whole old man thing. Good thing that we're going to have another judge later, and this is just the first one.
My competence was just the, what does that mean?
He's questioning your ability to do the job.
Well, he can be questioning it more than I am.
That was funny.
So, let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Oh, yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Well, that's easy enough. I have heard his name multiple times, more times than I can remember, that I care to remember. But wait. Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember. I remember that. What was it again?
Ryunosuke? Let me guess, your mind has gone blank.
You know me so well.
All the relevant information can be found in the court record. But
But I can't even find it.
it's simple. You can access the court record with the press of RB.
What the fuck is RB?
Even if you have forgotten something, just consult that. It's all there.
What the fuck is RB? I just have to press RB for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Where the fuck is our... Oh, there's a button here. This is the list of evidence you've got.
This is the list of evidence you have collected. Now try and switch into people instead with RB.
What? there it is.
You'll find the details of the victim here. When you've done, just press B to go back.
What?
Okay, Asuma Asogi, second year at the Imperial Yume University. He's my best friend, and despite being a student, a qualified defense lawyer as well. Yuji Mikotoba, 23, 42. A medical school professor at the Imperial Yume University. He's an authority in forensic medicine and Kazuma's mentor. Taketsushi Auchi. Auchi. The lead prosecutor of this case, who would appear to have very little love for the changes of the cultural reformation, has brought about. John H. Wilson, 47, the victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Yume University for the British Empire. So, remember everything with the everything. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found at the court record, pressing or P. So you better not keep your excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in people section, press Y to present. Try it now.
Oh, fuck! Okay.
Yes!
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson.
Well, at least you can remember the name of the esteemed member of your own university.
Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago.
Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And most of you will be aware that we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. Of course, I have a friend that lost both arms after he denied to work at the what was the fucking at the fabric, whatever. Fabric store. I don't remember, but the English did that in India, if I remember correctly, and now the joke is, well, whatever, someone lose a so whatever. Yes, a friend lose a arm because he didn't want to work.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilled on our own soil. We should learn! You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Martyring a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
Yeah, but I didn't do it.
Was it India? I don't remember, but whatever.
This case is coming under a great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter.
Words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policy markers.
Have you seen what they did to China? They drug everyone.
and you're I'm sorry.
and you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities is it? Ah, fuck, I was talking.
Exactly.
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman.
Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman.
But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here.
The fact is, I was at the scene of the crime, holding the gun. I shot the Englishman. He called me Chinese. He called me Chinaman.
Oh dear, look at the time, I'd better be going.
Alright, see you later. I think I'll stay to enjoy this place a little longer.
Good idea. After all, not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner.
You can call me love.
The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think.
Wait! I've seen that man in university. Sir, I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. He called me Chinaman. I have to kill him. I don't know his name, but still, I should go to say hello.
I was reading Running from Frank Miller recently. It's a really fucking bad comic. Like, if you know comics, you know Frank Miller. Frank Miller, it's a good writer, but he has its issues, and Running, it's one of those issues. There's I'm reading it in Portuguese already. Portuguese is not my favorite. It's not my main language. It's Spanish, but here the translation in Portuguese, it's really fucking funny because they say to the Chinese chinoca.
This guy, it's a chinoca.
No, it's a japa. Japa from Japanese.
Shinoka or Japa? Japanese.
Japa. Well, whatever. I'm sorry.
So I went over to the professor's table, I grabbed a gun and shot him. I introduced myself to Dr. Wilson and I introduced him to Mr. Bullets. That's how it sounded. It was so satisfying.
Now then, let me pose the next question for you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency.
How did this professor of medicine, John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death.
The cause of death? Well, obviously, that was from my biggest friend, Magnum 11, a right bullet in his head. A bullet straight to the head.
Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed out by evidence.
Oh yes, I brought my gun. By evidence, but how?
Find the piece of evidence that showed that the professor's cause of death and select present right now. I'm going to examine it first. Victim, John H. Wilson. Male, British. Time of death, 19th of November, shortly after 2 p.m. Cause of death, a single bullet fired at close range. Fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. The bullet did not pass through the body.
Yes! Well... According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. he reads like me. Learn to read, you imbecile! So fucking sorry, I don't speak this language. What do I do? That's the post-mortem report, I take it? Sorry, yes, that's right, the post-mortem report.
In the West, the doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But in Japan, the police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested for any of the... I'm not going to be tested on any of these layers. the guy just shows up there. Yeah, pretty obvious. Of course, this teenager just shot him dead. He's even with the gun. Like, there's no case here. Like, this guy should be go to prison. This is the so-called photographic print of the scene of the case. You can clearly discern the scorch marks around the bullet hole by powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, Consul. Thank you, Consul. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record. Photographic print of the victim has been entered into your court record.
So that's the photographic print. That's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is impressive. Technology.
Very well. Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
Go, Power Ranger! Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecutor hereby calls to its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
Yeah, this is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind.
The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotova?
Yes, clearly. You're the defense lawyer today, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
That's what you're doing. Ah, yes, of course. He was speaking with me before. He simply said, Kazuma Sogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Maybe, but any help you can give would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control your cold sweats.
Only if you rein in that crazy headband that controls the and control the coasters first. Yes. Whee! The headband. Whee!
We're going to leave it after this thing because I think I'm a little bit over on the time. I need to eat. So yeah.
Witness! State your name and occupation to the court, please.
Oh, of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I'm the head waiter at this Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Oh, what the fuck? He's dying.
Are you alright? It seems you seem to be coughing some
It's a regular occurrence. It really doesn't bother me.
well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quadrant was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This green crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Oriental eatery, 3 days ago. Eatery.
Understood. Hosonaga-san, you kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir.
And no pet interjections from the aspirant lawyer boy, please.
Perspiring maybe, but aspiring.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have a few dinners at the time of day. The lunchtime rush hour was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits with my memory too. There was hardly anyone else in the place.
Oh, I'm feeling like that. I'm sorry. I'm doing that much voices.
It was when I was at the kitchen, putting away crockery and cutlery.
Bang!
Gunshot rang out, so I hurled it up to the din area when to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman slumping to his chair. Standing immediately beside him with gun in hand was the accused university student.
Yes! Hold on! Let me just clarify something here. I wasn't just standing, I was pointing at him with my fucking gun. Not that I fired, but while I did pick up the gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor after the shooting, and I decided to pick it, I didn't shoot him.
Objection! I believe I asked you to refrain to petty introductions. The court of which wishes and to listen the witness report of what he saw, you amateur.
But
Next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, defendant Naruto. Don't worry, Inosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm one point, waiter. Standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand, the same man we see in court today.
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
huh? Wait. What did he just say?
He called me police.
There was no one else around the table.
What's the matter, Inosuke?
That's just not right. When I went over to Mr. Wilson to say hello, There was a woman sitting opposite him to the table.
Really?
That was, and that's not just something the waiter could have missed. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do?
Interject.
Yes!
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady standing with him at the same table.
Objection!
Dear me, what are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for the court proceeding, I'm beginning to wonder if you're not a fraud. Could it be that the accused is mere studying, this mere study is not a real lawyer after all?
I'm not a real lawyer, man. But I'm sure of what I saw.
Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you've mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy? No. The deceased gentleman came to dinner to dine alone.
I don't believe it.
Actually, I have rough plans of the restaurant as it was that day. Please, have a look if you like to.
Let me see. The sketch of the establishment layout drawn by yourself.
Hosonaga was right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question wasn't seated alone.
Well, you clearly are very conscious waiter.
Thank you, sir.
The court will take this plan and add it to the court as evidence.
Oh well.
Is that a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once!
They rip it out of his hand. Oh, of course, here you are. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. There's something.
Something certainly seems to have shaken him.
The waiter business card has been entered to the court record.
So, go Power Rangers! The court has now heard a precise to the case.
Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard in the restaurant, the only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem that we're looking into a black and white case here. Defendant Naruhodo,
Yes, Your Excellency.
If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you, and they cut your head. If you don't, they're not going to cut your head, but you're going to be buried alive. Your choose.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. I call this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case in court.
Unsworn, so they can lie.
But I must warn the defense if you're determined to pursue a matter further in this trial. The prosecutor has decisive evidence from your sworn witness, who were present at the scene of the crime.
What do you think I should do, Kazuma? What do you mean? I'm just our farming here.
Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. It wouldn't be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope a more lenient sentence.
Fuck you.
Everyone keeps telling that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities and about corruption and such. You've said Professor Mikotoga said it. And so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this.
Fuck you. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you, and fuck you. Yet, despite knowing that, you decide to fuck me. Well, not gonna happen. You're willing to now throw that trust back at my face? Is that it, friend?
I thought we were lovers.
If the accused is in fact innocent, then the defense lawyer the defense lawyer is duty bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to keep up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring up its witnesses. Then we'll see just how decisive this evidence really is.
Indeed. Prosecutor Auchi, please continue with the proceedings.
Well, you were warned. Young can be so reckless, you know. Many call me saint, but I can be a devil when I want to be. Oh, baby, I will know you tonight.
Huh?
In a few short moments from now, the dumbstruck youth mouth of yours will be silenced forever! The prosecution call its next witness.
Very well. Officer, bring 4 witnesses at once.
I think I'm going to leave it here because it's getting like kind of long. But if you like it, please leave a like, leave a comment, whatever. And let's hope this thing is good, and if we can make it a series and such. So yeah, have a good night, day, afternoon, and we'll be seeing us in the next spot. Ciao, ciao.